First tonight, drugs, robbery, and payback in Lancaster. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Ken Molestina. Doug is off tonight.
And I'm Kaylee O'Kelly. Court documents detail the chilling string of crimes leading to the kidnapping of 13-year-old Shavon Randle, including how detectives tracked down the abandoned home where the body of her and another victim were found. Our Dan Haggerty outside the Lancaster Police Department to explain more about this case.
These are the documents from multiple agencies here, Irving, Dallas County, the FBI. They explain this string of drug crimes and how a 13-year-old girl got caught in the middle of it all. The fate of 13-year-old Shavon Randle may have been set at this Motel 6 in Lancaster, nearly a week before they found her body in an abandoned Oak Cliff home. Last Monday, Kendall Perkins told police he and 3 other guys robbed LaPortia Polly in room 116 and stole at least 22 pounds of marijuana. The pot allegedly belonged to Polly, Darius Fields, his cousin Devontae Owens, and Laquan Wilkerson, known in that circle as Owens' bodyguard. An arrest warrant for Owens says he went looking for the drugs and with Wilkerson's help, kidnapped Shavon, then called the girl's cousin using her phone and said, "Give us the drugs back or we're going to kill her." That cousin is Perkins' girlfriend and the young girl's only connection to any of this. The documents show police used FBI informants and cell phone records to connect the dots, arresting Owens and Wilkerson for kidnapping on the 28th and Polly and Fields on drug and firearm charges at an Irving motel the next day. But none of them led police here. It was a 6th person of interest, Desmond Jones, unknown to the media until today. The warrant says he told police, "Let's take a drive." Then Jones began to shake when they drove toward the house, saying RIP to her and Mike T. Inside, detectives found Shavon's body and Michael Titus, another suspect in the case. And the documents here do not detail Michael Titus's exact involvement, how deep it goes, and all of the things you just heard about. They do refer to him as a suspect at one point, though. We're hoping to learn more when officers release the search warrant from the home where the victims were found. Reporting live, Dan Haggerty, CBS 11 News.
Dan, thank you for explaining that for us. The family of the man whose body was found inside the same home as 13-year-old Shavon Randle is speaking out tonight about his connection to the kidnapping case. Investigators recovered the body of 19-year-old Michael Titus over the weekend after first identifying him as a person of interest in Randle's disappearance. Court records describe a drug theft that led to Shavon Randle's kidnapping for ransom. Relatives say Titus was expected to stand guard over the stash of drugs that was robbed.
Yes, and he didn't. So because he wasn't there at the moment, and they told him to stay there because he got to do what they say do, because he didn't do that, he had to suffer, and his cause was death.
Titus' family tells us he looked up to the 2 of the men arrested in the case and got drawn into the drug world. Supporters of both Michael Titus and Shavon Randle planning to hold separate vigils tonight. Both of them begin at 6:30. Here's a live look right now at the home on Keast Boulevard where family, friends, and members of the community have already started to gather to remember 13-year-old Lancaster girl. The vigil for Michael Titus will be held at Cummings Park.
And our